Hi everybody, Kelly here. Welcome to SPTV Never Ends and Artology. I'm going to do a watercolor. I haven't worked on watercolor in quite a while, so I'm hoping I'm not rusty. I did practice a little bit before I started this, so we'll see how it goes. Here's one that I did this earlier today. Um, It's just some crazy birds. I call them crazy birds. It's just a little card I can stick in an envelope and give to somebody to let them know I'm thinking of them. Here's, I have a couple of other ones that I did a while back. This one has a tree. More crazy birds. They're all crazy birds. Here's another one. And this one's not very good. So, I have a board I work on. This is a clipboard, and I put down clear contact paper so I can do this. I like to leave a border around my pictures, like this. So to achieve that, I use Scotch tape. I'm not staying in the camera very good, am I? Well, I will try better. So I'm going to get this taped down. And if you use good enough watercolor paper, then when you pull the tape off, it doesn't take the paper with it. But if you use a less expensive paper, I have had a lot of trouble with the tape pulling the paper up, so you have to be careful. They do make a masking tape made specifically for paper with a real low tack value. It's not very sticky, and I think I have some somewhere, but I could not begin to guess where that would be. So I'm using my Scotch tape. You want to get this down good on the paper so paint doesn't seep up underneath it. Yeah. Oops. Let's see. It's hard to get it exactly even, and I noticed my paper is a little crooked, but that's okay. I didn't cut it very straight, but okay. So I have all my brushes to my right, my paint to my left, and I am going to use, this is Mask It, and what it does is it's like latex rubber, and if you put it down and let it dry, then you can paint over it. You have to shake it up really good. You can paint over it, and the paint won't get on the paper. So if you want to leave something the color of the paper white, then you can use mastic. You don't have to, but I tried it earlier. I'm going to do the crazy birds, so I'm just going to do a little sketch where I want my mastic. That's kind of a small sun, but oh well. I'm going to do it kind of like I did it this morning. Have my cloud. That will look better once it's painted. And then I'll put the rays on it later. And then for my birds, this is a very small piece of paper. I probably should have gone a little bit larger, but it's too late now. There's the mama, the baby, and we'll do the papa bird over here. He's a little bigger. I'll put all the parts on later with a pen. So let me grab my mastic. These are the areas I want to leave white. So I don't use mastic very often, but every once in a while it comes in handy. You just paint it on, and it dries really fast, so you have to be careful, or else if you go over the same spot, it will pull itself up. I don't know if y'all have ever worked with liquid latex, but it's odd stuff. Now, I'll tell you a little story with the liquid latex. So in Missouri, topless bars where the girls go topless are not allowed to show their nipples. Now, that sounds funny since it's a topless bar, but to get around that, they buy liquid latex like this, except it dries clear. It's not orange like this. And they put liquid latex on their nipples, and that counts as a covering, so that way they're not breaking the law. Yep, liquid latex in Missouri at the topless bars. That's what the girls are using. No lie. No lie. And it just peels off real easy. But I have to let this dry before I start in with the paint. Okay, so I have my liquid latex on. It doesn't take long to dry. I have a fan going up above me, which will help. I should have a blow dryer in here to help this stuff dry. I was going to make a recording instead of going live, and so when I'm making a recording, I can pause, put it on pause while stuff dries, and I don't need a blow dryer to help dry the stuff, but I forgot to grab it when I decided to go do a live stream. Hi, Crafts, Chats, and Catastrophe. You're too heavy-handed for watercolor. Well, I'm doing something very simple. I'm doing a crazy bird. I'm making a little card. I call them crazy birds. It's just this. I have another one. Let's see. Here's another one. Oops, I'm not in camera. So I do have watercolors that aren't, I mean, like this is really simple. And I do have a couple of other ones I can show you, actually. Let me move my camera this way because I think it might be easier to see. Here's some flowers that I did. My better watercolors are framed in the other room. Let's see, I do have some under here. I have a lot of abstracts. I love to do abstracts. Here's a little Christmas card. I'm sure you could do something like this. That's just some dots. Well, this one's okay. Here's a teepee. Not great, but not terrible. Here's just, I don't know, it's a little landscape early in the morning with the birds in the snow. And I think that's all I have in here. I have some on the wall, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me turn my camera. I have an abstract. See right here are the poppies. Those are poppies. And then I have this up here. It's an abstract also. Can't really see them very good, but anyway, I don't do a lot of hard subject matter that's in watercolor, because watercolor, as you know, is not easy. You have to kind of think backwards. You have to think ahead of time what you want to leave white, because true watercolors, they don't use white paint. They use the paper as their white. Oh, cool. You have? Wow, I'd love to see them. Did you see I made some videos of polymer clay. I did a Natasha bead pendant. It took me 4 30-minute videos to make it from start to finish, and that's putting resin on it and finishing it. I don't know if you saw them. Oh, you did? Cool. Yeah, I love making Natasha beads. I still have some of the scrap clay right back there in the back. I always have this kind of stuff usually on my desk, so if I feel like it, I can just start making slices to see what I have. I'm wearing a necklace, actually. I like this one. I don't know. Let me get a little closer. The colors don't show up near as brilliant as they are in real life. I don't know if that's my lighting or my camera quality. Probably a little of both. Trying to see if this is dry enough to start. Boy, it's really, I'm looking out my window and it is looking like it's about to storm. It's getting real windy. The clouds are dark, dark, dark. And yeah, it looks like it's about to storm. That's how it is in Florida, though. It can rain, and then an hour later, it will be sunny. Crazy, crazy. Okay, I'm just going to do a wet on wet technique. So I have this big mop. It's called a mop brush. And I'm just going to wet the paper and start dropping some colors on it and watch the magic happen. Let's see. I wanted to start out with some blue. I have all different kinds of paints over here. This is a little set that is like a travel set. I think it's so cool. It has all the different colors. And then I have some of my better paints over here. This is just a small palette that I have going. I have a ton of paints. So I'm trying to find a blue. I don't know. That will work. I'm just going to like drop paint in and see the mastic is not letting the paint penetrate. Oh, that's a lot of water. I might not want that much. You can take water off of the paper by just damping it down. Pretty cool. I think I want to add some oranges and yellows to it. And where's maybe some red. That looks more like pink than red. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe a little purple. This is going to be a wild background, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't mean to get that down there. Oh well. I'll put some green. Pretend like it's grass. I think I want some more purple in there. I don't have enough water on this brush. I'm not really rinsing the brush out very well. I probably should be a little more careful. But it is what it is. It's not meant to be a look-alike, a realistic little painting by any means. Now the colors will dry a lot lighter than this, so I should probably make them a little bit darker, but I kind of like, you can always go back and add color after it dries. I'm going to put some more blue in there. I can get to my blue. I like that purple. I probably should have put the blue higher up. Well, I usually don't paint with this big old mop brush, but I kind of just got going with it, and it holds so much water. That's good and bad. You know, it can get a little out of hand if you're not careful. Yeah. Trying to kind of make it look like sherbet ice cream colors. Kind of pretty. So I will let that dry for a minute. Let me see. When I'm working on this, I sure can't look at the chat because that's over to my left and I have to turn my head. So you're thinking of getting on your channel in the middle of the night and crafting while I ramble on about my life. That's wonderful. I go on real late a lot of times, usually like at after 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. You lived in Orlando till your house was stolen last year. Wish we had connected. Oh, wow. Yes. Big brush, big strokes. Yes. Where, what part of the country do you live in now? Did your house get stolen, like from an ex-husband or something? Or the bank? Oh, either one is terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm going to start to try to take this masking off. I used to have a special eraser that would take it off. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It doesn't look like it. So, hold on. I had to get those eraser shavings off. Oh, wow. The rain is coming down hard. Hard, hard, hard. Illinois. Wow. Wow. I'm going to see if I can turn my camera and show you all the rain. Oops, oops, oops. There goes my bunny. I don't know how that happened. I'm dropping everything. So there's my, hold on. There's out my window. I guess you can't really see the big drops like I can. I mean, it is coming down in huge, huge drops. Anyway, let me try to get turned around here without ruining everything. Here's my rabbit that fell. I love rabbits. I had rabbits as pets years ago, and I've had a lot of them. They lived inside. I didn't have them all at once. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble getting this mastic to come off. Usually once you get it started, it just peels right off. But yeah, a lot of rabbits as pets, and so I taught them to use a litter box, and most of them were very good at making it in the box. Of course, they would drop a little black pellet here and there, but they would urinate in their kitty litter box. The females were better at that than the males. The males liked to spray, kind of like cats. I think it's male cats that spray. I don't think it's the females, but I don't know that much about cats. I used to live in Missouri. That's right next door to Illinois. An aide forged a quitclaim deed while I was in the hospital for 2 months. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. You had a pet rabbit as a kid. He was huge. Yeah, there's some big bunnies out there. I love those big bunnies. I had a few different breeds, but my favorite breed was Rex. Their fur is like that of a chinchilla. It is the softest rabbit fur you will ever feel. And real short hair. And they were so soft as a chinchilla. I had a chinchilla for a pet also. I was living in Missouri and had a house fire. And I had one rabbit and one chinchilla inside the house. I got home from work. I was cocktail waitressing at the time, and I got home from work and opened the door, and a flash of flames came out. Oh my gosh, you should see it now out there. It's coming down in sheets. Anyway, I ran in and got my rabbit and my chinchilla out of the house in their cages, and we live next door to where I worked it was at Lake Ozark and Osage Beach, and I worked for one of the real popular restaurant, bar, resort places. I'm going to take this and rub this off out of camera range. But anyway, so to get away from the fire, we ran with the animals next door, and we were in the parking lot. And when I set down the chinchilla's cage, the door came open. And I don't know if any of you know how fast chinchillas are. Those little suckers are so fast. Well, I just about died. I knew I would never see that chinchilla again because they don't come when you call them. Some of my paper came up. That mastic is really rough. That's gonna not look so good under the paint, but oh well. Anyway, I ended up getting the chinchilla back, and everything ended well, except I lost everything in the house fire. I think I saved, I had made like $200 or $300 in tips that night, and I had a brand new Coach purse. So when I ran in to get my animals, I had dropped my purse, and I didn't think to grab it when we ran out. And so when we went back in to see what the damage was, I was able to save a few of my CD collection. And I found my Coach purse, and it was about half burned, and the money on the inside of it, about half of it was burned. So I took the money to the bank, and they replaced all of my burned money with new money. So that worked out good too. I thought for sure I had lost all my tip money. And the Coach purse, I wrote Coach and told them what happened, that, you know, because of their purse, it was such a good quality that my money did not burn up, and I was able to get it replaced. And they sent me a coupon to go and get another Coach purse. I thought that was so nice of them. They really liked the story, though. I played it up of how good the quality was. Therefore, my money didn't burn all the way up. Anyway, so that's one of my many, many stories. I've told a few on here. I have a few more that I could tell that are really something, straight out of the movies. I had to do a quick change in the airport one time in the bathroom while the police were looking for me. Yep. This is supposed to be a sun. Let me get my yellow. I don't know if that yellow, oops, sorry, I'm hitting the camera. I don't know if this yellow is quite bright enough. Boy, I'm just a mess, huh? Now, let's see. I think there's a brighter yellow over here. This is kind of an orange yellow, but that will work. So there's my sun. Yeah, what I'm doing in watercolor is nothing hard, that's for sure. But I have a technique to do these kind of paintings. I have a ton of them, different color flowers and a little bit different background. And there's a technique to doing this that I'm going to have a video on, and you can learn how to do this. So simple. Even if you can't paint, you could do this, I promise. And what I did was I cut out a bunch of flowers, and so all I have to do is trace these, so I don't have to draw them freehand each time. I mean, I have a whole stack of them here, a whole stack of different flowers. And I'm also going to have a class. I don't know if y'all know what Zentangle is. This is Zentangle. And I used to love to do this. So I'm going to do a Zentangle class. But let me know when you want to. I was thinking we could do like Perth, the one from the beautiful lady from Australia. She did a watch party the other night, I guess, or the other morning for us to get watch hours. And so I was thinking that we could do, me and whoever else wants to, kind of like the chat-a-thon, you know, where so many people were on at once. We could do that and be doing whatever craft that we choose. We could all be doing different ones, and we could chat at the same time. I think that'd be fun. And let me read the your chat because I'm way behind. You had a house burned down once too. Wow. And we are both artists in wheelchairs. Twinsies. You're in a wheelchair too? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Bless your heart. Yes, we have a lot in common. You want to, uh-oh, our electricity just went out. Oh my gosh. Wow. That sucks. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Um, oh, Richard, the electricity flashed off and half of my room is the electricity's out. In here? Yes. My light on. You have a lot of stuff going? I had a live stream going. No, I didn't have a lot of stuff going. I mean, stuff flashed off, and the only thing that didn't come back on is the light on my desk, I think. I don't know exactly, because some things are working and some things aren't. Oh, okay. Thanks. Well, no, I don't. I don't have anything going that I don't usually have going.
Why would it go off?
Everything went off. This went off for a minute. I mean, everything.
Oh, it's the rain.
this
Yeah,
came
it
in.
was just, but shouldn't, circuit breaker shouldn't go.
I don't have anything like a soldering iron or anything going. I have a computer, and this is hooked up to the
What are they all
computer.
plugged into? That?
The only thing that's on is that
What are
light
they all
and
plugged-
this.
What are they all plugged into?
That.
Well, maybe that's just too much for that little.
Well, not all that stuff's on. Just the computer and the light,
Oh, well. Well, maybe it had something to do with the rain. I don't know.
I guess.
That's the party. Well, it's really raining.
I know. It's storming bad. It looks like, can y'all hear me, you guys? I got the light turned back on. I don't know if the stream was wrecked or not.
I'm gonna have to take this whole door off the hinges. The bottom of it is all rotted out. I have to.
Okay, I think I'm live streaming, so. Hey, y'all let me know if you hear me, please.
Let me close this door.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they can hear me or not. Oh well, I'll just keep on. I have to glue a fingernail on. I have a fingernail that popped off. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. When I get off of this live stream, I have got to call the pain management doctor and hopefully get into C1. They advertise same day apartment. You can hear? Good. Okay. Hi, Sophie. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. I got my nail glued back on. Oh dear. Trying to get this glue closed up. Okay. My little birds. My little bird. I'm going to try to get these to, I want the paint to really run. So I put a lot of water down. I'm just going to dab on that. What color would go good with that? I don't know if that's dark enough. Oops. Oh, I went way out of the line. Oh, well, that can be the tail. That can be the tail. Maybe I'll put orange with that. I don't know if the paper's wet enough still. Try to let these colors run together a little bit. It's really hard doing these little tiny circles. I should have definitely started with a bigger piece of paper, but it's too late now. I think I'm going to make him blue. No, there's blue around it. Maybe this green, this bright green. Well, it's not very bright. It's like a lime green. I have to add what goes good with green. Purple? Does purple and green go together? I don't know. It's hard to mix colors with purple. I find out when I try to mix like yellow and purple on the color wheel, yellow and purple are supposed to go together, but if you try to mix them, it comes out like mud. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. That purple's pretty. That will work. I need more green. This green just isn't very bright. Started to get a little mud there. Well, darn it. That green was so pretty until I'm not real pleased with how this purple is going at all. Poor little birdie. I'll have to get back to that one. Definitely have to get back to that one. Let's see. I think I should have brought more colors over my desk because I'm running out of the colors that I want. Now this is going to be like the mama. Oh well. And if you want these paints to like, you can turn your paper and the colors will run. But the paint will not go outside of this circle because it's not wet. If the paper were wet all around here, it would all bleed together. But the paint will only go as far as it is wet. Well, they're all turning out to be kind of the same color, huh? I don't know how this is happening, but okay. Let me get some more orange going here. More orange. More orange. Let me try to put some over here too. That helps. I don't know what to do about this little guy. I guess I can put orange there. I guess they're a family of orange and pink birds. I didn't want it that way, but oh well. I think I need a little blue up in these clouds so they're not so white. I definitely don't want people to just, oh, I think I have too much paint on the brush. I don't want them that dark. I just dropped water on the paint right there. That's not good. Yeah, I'll just add a little color in there so they're not so stark. Now, if I try to get this off, it's going to leave a spot. So I'll probably just let it dry there. Okay. So after this dries, it looks really messy right now, but when I take a black pen and go around the paint, the circles, it will look a lot better. They'll look more like these guys. So here's one I did this morning. It kind of looks like sherbet. You can't really see the colors as well as I can see, though. Oh, well. And it's still pouring down rain. So this is going to take a minute to dry. I used a lot of water on those. So I guess I'll let that dry. And I mean, you guys, I really think you should see the rain now. Let me see if I can. You can kind of see it, but not as well as I'm trying to. Can you hear the rain? I mean, it's loud. I'm going to make y'all dizzy with this camera. So, oh my goodness. I need a cup of coffee. I have my sloppy Joe up there I didn't finish. But I need a cup of coffee. So let's see what else is new. Oh, goodness. I need to make some videos. Yeah. There's so many things that I want to do because I do so many things, like so many different mediums. One day, or I'll spend like a week working on jewelry and get tired of that. And so then I will pull something else out, like these watercolors, because I needed to make some thinking of you cards that I can give to people. There's this one lady in our neighborhood, and her dog died not too long ago, and she's really sad, really going through a hard time. When your pet dies, that's always just horrible, horrible. So I want to give her a card, tell her I'm thinking of her. Yeah. Goodness, my glasses are so dirty. I don't know how that happens. How do glasses get so dirty? I mean, they're on my face. I'm not touching them. I don't know how they get so dirty. Wow. I should have done that a long time ago. So everybody's gone, but that's okay. I'm just going to go about my business. And y'all can watch people can watch the recording. Oh my goodness, I have so many things on my desk that I need to clean up. It's just getting drier. It's still too wet to take the ink pen to it. Oops, oops. The 3 blotches are going to be the birds. You can see the sun up in the sky, and you can see kind of a sunset, or I don't know, pinks and oranges and yellows in the sky, and blues and greens. The colors are very vibrant, a lot more vibrant than they're showing up on. Oh, that's a little better. You can see them a little better there. Kind of pretty. I don't think this camera auto-focuses. Yes, even creativity needs diversity. That is for sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't know. This camera's so new. I don't know if there's an autofocus on it or not. I don't think there is, because when I was making jewelry the other day, I held up an earring or something real close to the camera so people would be able to see it, and it wouldn't go into focus. So I don't know. It's not a real expensive camera, but it works. It works a lot better than using my phone. That's for sure. You can see the colors in the one I did earlier a little bit better when I'm not trying to show it lying down on my desk. If I hold it up, you can see the colors a lot better. That's for sure. For sure. But anyway, so I need to get caught up on what's going on in the SPTV community. Does anyone know, is Aaron out of town or something? I haven't seen him post a video in a couple of days. I mean, usually, even if he goes out of town, he's posting videos or having live streams. I was just wondering. Here's another Zentangle. Kind of cool, but it got coffee stains on it or something. See the coffee on it? Yeah. Zentangle with a few color ribbons I added in. Kind of neat. And this isn't a Zentangle. This is really messy. It looks like it got dropped on the floor, stepped on, and juice spilled on it. I think these are just markers I had there. It does autofocus. I want to do another one like this on clean paper, of course. Kind of cool. You have used coffee for color. Yeah, and tea bags are good also. The coffee's really good. Really good. So those are still, it's still, oh look, here's another Zentangle. I'm not quite finished with this one. Oops. Kind of cool. I don't know which way I made it to go. Oops. Kind of neat. And I have all kinds of stuff in drawers that I don't even know that I or remember that I have. And then I run across something. There's an abstract. I don't like it. very much at all, but I'll show it anyway. I don't like this one very much at all. That's why it's in this stack probably instead of in a book. Here is a test for color. I was just testing out colors earlier. Intricate and cool. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's taken so long for these birds to dry. Oh look, I have another one. This is, here's the other side. Here's the one I just showed. Here's the other side of it. I have something on the back side. I don't know why I did that. I probably was somewhere and ran out of, or didn't have extra paper with me, so I just flipped it over and used the back side. This side is the better side, though, I think. They're kind of neat. These are very relaxing to do. Like if you're watching a movie or something, you can Zentangle and listen and Zentangle at the same time. That's something else I wanted to show you, but I don't know what I did with them. Oh well. I got some new lights in my studio back there behind me. They changed all different colors. I have another set that I need to put on the, those are all drawers back there, and I need to hang the other light set next to this one, and so the whole back will be lit up. I have some lights over here going on. Let's see, white lights, and I have this SPTV Never Ends. It's flashing, but can't see it that good. And I have my hearts, of course. I have Bob Ross bobblehead. And I have her. I love her. She's blowing a bubble. She's just a decoration. She has a hook. I guess, I don't know. I guess you could hang her. I don't know. Oops. I have my dog butt right there. Dog butt. I have my sculpture of my rabbit down there that right back here. You can't see the face very well. One of the ears broke. I need to glue the ear back on. Yep. That was a bummer when I did that. I don't even know how it happened. It didn't break off all the way, but it did crack. It has a crack going across the ear where the ear meets the head. That's all. That's made out of clay. I guess I could show her to you better. A lot of people don't like her. They say she's scary looking, but I don't think she's scary looking. I need to fix her mouth because I put red lipstick on her and then I couldn't get it off very well. So there's a lot of red stains, but the ear broke right here. You can see in the back it's all cracked. I have foil inside, but this is all polymer clay. Kind of a funny looking rabbit. I put eyelashes on her and gold eyeliner. Hi, Tiggs. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm trying to let my watercolor dry so I can finish it. All I'm doing today is making a little greeting card for a couple of people. One lady in my neighborhood lost her dog, so I'm doing a card kind of like this. The crazy birds. And then my electricity went out because it's storming here. So it's almost dry. I better find my pen. I hope this isn't dried out because the one I was using earlier was kind of, this is so thin. I need a better one. I don't know what happened to all my pens though. Oh dear. I mean, I have these, but I think a lot of them have dried out. I have a whole nother set somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So hopefully I can find one of these that works. I guess I should have tested that out before. This one works. I kind of wanted a thicker line. What? This is, oh, that's too thin. Too thin. I don't want brown. I want black. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this one might work. Oh, kind of dry it out. Well, shoot. Okay. Let me see. There's just not a very heavy line. I kind of wanted a heavier line. Let me go around my sun. This one's working good. There's my sun. And I can go ahead and put rays on. I need a higher chair. My wheelchair is, I took a cushion off of it to wash it, and so I'm sitting down so low that it's hard to see what I'm doing exactly. Let's get the birds. Baby bird. I kind of did that. Not very good. Let me see. I'm going to have him looking straight up. So his little beak needs to go there. And you probably really can't see his eyes, but I'm going to pretend like you can. He's looking up. So his legs, his little legs. Let's see, where'd my other ones go? The mama. I remember her tail needs to go out a little like that. That will work. I'll give him a little squirrely tail. like that. And her beak, her eye, oops, my pen is not, I think her eye needs to be a little bit bigger so we can see it there. And Papa Bird. Papa Bird. Is my pen crapping out on me? It looks like it is. It was going strong for a minute. Yep, it's starting to get harder to work with. I think I'll do his tail like this. There's his funny looking tail. His tail is probably down here more, huh? Oh well, I won't have him looking up so much. I'll have him looking at her. How about that? And put his eye. Yeah, he can be looking at her. And his beak. This pen doesn't want to work. There, he's looking at her, and those two are looking up. Let's get some legs on Papa. Am I still on camera? Yeah. And then Mama needs some legs. There she goes. And I need to have a little wing. There's one for him and her. I think there. Oh, she needs a bow in her hair. She needs a bow. Like that. Papa Bear needs some hair. I just kind of make him like he just has a few hairs sticking up. Poor guy, huh? Too funny. Too funny. And then I want to get my clouds with a little outline. There and there. And I think right here I will write thinking of you. Thinking of you. There. And that is how simple it is. I will take the tape off. Now you don't want to ever take the tape off while it's still wet because the paper tears very easily when it's wet. So wait for it to dry, and look how easy this is coming off. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is very heavy paper that I'm using. It's very expensive watercolor paper that I got. I got a big piece of it from Richard and cut a lot of. There's a little bug. Oh my goodness, you better run for your life. Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. And so, let me get the tape off. Yeah, this is like very heavy duty cardboard, watercolor paper, almost as thick as cardboard. So there is the finished product. Very simple, but effective. You can definitely tell it's a handmade card, and people love to get things that are handmade. All I have to do is sign it, and then I will probably put it in a plastic sleeve and give it to her so it won't get messed up. And then I'll stick it in the envelope. That little bug. I'm just going to sign it Kelly, I think. Kelly K. That's my middle name. There. And there you go. So thank you so much for joining me, and look for more videos. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I'm thinking I need to make some jewelry. So yeah, jewelry. I think I'll work in some sterling silver and copper just for a change, to show you how all that is done. And it's hard for me to stay away from the polymer clay though, so who knows. Anyway, I will see you on the flip side. Thanks so much for being here. It's the effort that's put into making it yourself. Yes, people really do appreciate handmade things. I mean, I always do. It shows that they cared enough to take the time, you know. Plus, like, anybody can do this, I think. You know, it's so simple, but I think very effective. So I hope y'all can take pictures of the things that you are working on. I would love to see it. Bye, Sophia. Thanks so much for stopping by and speaking to me. I really love having you guys here. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Bye now.